You know, it's amazing what you read in the papers these days. And a few weeks ago, Goldman Sachs employees were definitely amazed. I'm talking about, of course, the Muppet Manifesto piece that appeared in the New York Times, written by a former executive vice president, Greg Smith, about his former employer, Goldman Sachs. Smith wrote the piece after turning in his resignation and expressed his displeasure with Goldman Sachs and the company culture. He felt that the culture was doing a disservice to its clients and making a reference to them as Muppets. Not the Sesame Street kind, but a derogatory term within British circles. Now, what does this have to do with analytics? Well, I was interested in the response to the piece, and in some ways it made me think about where analytics practitioners may be along in similar lines. Now, I'm not saying that analytics is the same thing as a Wall Street analyst. I mean, let's face it, Michael Douglas is not running around saying engagement is good, engagement works. But it's the fact that in whether you're talking about investment banking or analytics, the use of data and information and even making models to a certain degree can sometimes give this impression of being these seers of data or seers of information. And when you combine that image with one where there's maybe too much swagger, maybe too much justification, which is what's happening in investment banking, you get these sort of op-ed pieces that receive a lot of attention. Analytics, fortunately, is earlier stages, and there's been a number of efforts to try to maintain this sort of, yes, we have information, but we're here to help you attitude. The Digital Analytics Association, for example, started a code of analytics back about a year ago. And this was open to not only members of the Digital Analytics Association, but to also the other web analytics practitioners as a way of showing support for being good stewards of data. I think steps like this will help the analytics community maintain a very positive image among employers and among business owners alike.